Saturday, Nigeria will celebrate another milestone in the journey to nationhood. Plus, the Ember period 2022 is fast counting, and it's a period usually synonymous to security challenges. What measures are in place by security agencies to ensure safety of lives and property in the Federal Capital Territory? Now, our focus today will be on security preparations for the Independence celebration and the Ember months. These and more we will deal with on today's episode of Call the Police, and this is the Unity Station, NTA Channel 5, Abuja. My name is Tessie Omeri. Once again, you're welcome. The program returns shortly. This is Call the Police live on the Unity Station, NTA Channel 5, Abuja.
The least you and I can do is to assist them by making security our primary concern.
That is why we are here, to tell the citizens and residents of FCT that we are equal to the task and we are going to do just what they have said.
Lowest minimum time possible, especially when the callers were able to get across to us quickly.
Security is everyone's business. This is why NTA Channel 5 Abuja is collaborating with the FCT Police Command in providing a weekly platform for up-to-date security check in the FCT. Join us for the real information every Wednesday at 10:30 a.m. on NTA Channel 5 Abuja, the Unity Station.
Thank you for staying with us. If you're just joining us, once again, this is Call the Police, your regular security check program on the Unity Station, NTA Channel 5, Abuja. As it is the tradition, before we begin proper, let's watch this background report as put together by Onotu Yakubu on the preparations for the independence.
Expert analysis has revealed that the possibilities of sounding and daunting challenges of insecurity, a human-induced disaster which affects millions of people, rests squarely on the proactive role of citizens working hand in hand with security formations. In the Federal Capital Territory, the last 1 year saw to the upheaval in the scale of threats to the nation capital's security architecture. On the Abuja South, the territory's boundaries became safe haven to the activities of kidnappers and remnants of bandits escaping the heat from clear-out operations in the northeast and northwest. Some parts of the suburb were not also left out of the menace, and the University of Abuja incident makes for a case in instance.
As you are all aware, the country as a whole is bedeviled with these cases of kidnapping, banditry, armed robbery, and the like. And you are aware Nigeria will be celebrating her 62nd independence in the next number of days. And we are also in Ember months, which are slightly characterized by slight increase in crime and criminality. So we are being proactive in order to, get rid of these criminals.
Occasional incidences of jungle justice, spousal abuses, and murder, in addition to recalcitrant commercial motorcyclists running rampage and other pockets of crimes, caught attention of residents in the city's center. But the formations would respond swiftly with joint security task special operations across the territory to combat these menaces and restore confidence and security across board.
Minister of FCT and the 6 other state governors contagious to the FCT decided to form this G7 in order to stem the tide of all this kidnapping and banditry. So they decided to form this G7, comprising Kaduna, Niger, FCT itself, Nasarawa, Benue, Plateau, all the contiguous states.
In the face of all of these, there is no gainsaying that the negative role of the twin evil of fake news and misinformation in no small measure exacerbated insecurity in the territory, endangering the peace, security, and egalitarian development of the city.
In the era of social media now, where you see people post what is not, things that have happened in the past, and they take them for current happenings. People must disabuse themselves from some of these things. There are clear, evident places where you can speak. In the area of the security, this police, you tell you what to do as far as the internal security is concerned. And so if there is anything, seek clarification from there. Not that you just post anything. And so I want people to allay their fears that with what is happening now, nobody should take undue advantage to post what is wrong to the social medias. And to the FCT resident, the CP has made it so clear, it's a clearance call. Give timely information to the security agencies on issues so that they can clear such areas.
Moving forward, however, one passionate appeal is resounding on the prayers of FCT residents, and that is to live in a capital city where good citizens do not have to wallow in palpable fear of the unknown.
Many thanks, Onotu, for that background report. Now let's meet our guest this morning. And my guest is the Deputy Commissioner of Police, Benneth Igwe. He is the Deputy Commissioner of Police in charge of operations, FCT Command. You're welcome to Call the Police.
Thank you so much.
Always a delight having you around, and I can see lots of operations happening out there. But now let's begin this way. How ready are you for the independence celebrations?
The independence celebration on Saturday, we already, I can say we are ready.
Okay.
We are ready in the sense that we have cleared a lot of areas.
Okay.
And we have taken a lot of security measures to ensure safety of citizens and residents. And you know, in this operation, you know, we're expecting other heads of state from other countries, whom are our invited guests for the 62nd celebration of Nigeria. So we are mindful of their coming in and their own security. So we have taken a lot of measures. In fact, I don't know how to say it. I can say we are FCT is secured for all the activity. Since last 1 week, and we started the operation of clearing the FCT. And we are on it.
Okay, that's glad to know. We are also in the Ember period, and you know that Ember months characterize lots of criminal activities. You have more influx of people, those for the good reasons, those for the bad reasons. So many activities during the Ember months.
Yes.
So what's your plans? You know, you, the police, and of course other sister security agencies, to curtail whatever eventuality that might happen?
The Ember months, we are not new to it. Last year, there were a lot of unnecessary rumors and fake news that danger will happen. I told them, I came to this station and told them nothing will happen. Because we know the modus, we know what we are to do, and that's what we are doing right away, because we know the Ember months. The worst death will happen to you is when they tell you are going to die, and eventually you didn't do anything to prevent the death. But this one, we are expecting them, and we are working on them. We know they will come, and that's why we took proactive measures to ensure that the Ember months will be smooth and free like that of last year.
Sure, you were on this platform.
I was on this platform.
You assured us that it's going to be safe. And
yes, and I'm assuring you again that this Ember month will be crime free. Okay. That is why when we launched the Operation G7 yesterday, we quickly entered the bush into our neighboring states, the boundary towns, and our neighboring states. And that was why we want to ensure that nothing will infiltrate from those areas.
I was actually coming to that, the launch of the third phase of Operation Save G7. What's the resolve of the police with these efforts?
This is the third phase. We succeeded in the first phase. The second phase, this third phase, as we launched it yesterday, we quickly moved in. The police and the other security agencies, I'm the commander of the Joint Task Force, and we know the modus, the camps. Yes, at yesterday, we destroyed 3 camps, we rescued a victim, and we arrested 1 bandit, who we arrested some. But you know, because it's a clearance operation, they are with us. We quickly, I'm just coming back from the bush. We are entering the other side, our boundary with Kogi. Tomorrow, next tomorrow, we are entering Niger.
Okay.
So it's success. We already started reading success as at that yesterday. So this morning, last night, the other camps here that we have come in, and they decided to run. When we entered their camp by 2-3 a.m. this morning, we saw a lot of things they shipped there.
2-3 a.m. this morning?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
In fact, to buttress your point, let's watch this report as put together by Onotu, who was part of that operations till 2 a.m. this morning. Onotu, let's watch what you have for us.
Commissioner of Police Babaji Sunday led Commandant NSCDC FCT and other representatives of sister agencies to inaugurate the operation at the Nigerian Army Garrison Ford Operation Base at Kwali. Reactivation of the operation is on the instance of the FCT administration, targeted to clear out the remnant of suspected criminal elements on the fringes of the territory's boundaries with the other North Central states.
My message to the bandits or kidnappers, they should stay clear in all these 7 states and the country at large, that they have no hiding place. We are going to get them and flush them out.
The aim is to clear all the criminals off from the FCT and to rid Nigeria, to make Nigeria to be a safe nation.
The operation, commanded by Deputy Commissioner of Police Bennett Igwe, advanced immediately to Yebu village through Kwaita between Kuje-Abaje axis boundary with Nasarawa State. Halfway, the advanced team accosted this suspected kidnapper informant. The team said intelligence gave him up while he was allegedly coordinating movement for his syndicate upon sighting the security team. This led to the escape of this victim from the abductor's custody.
You can see the type of machete they gave to him. This is a pellet that they gave to him before we entered. So thank God he's alive. This is him here. His name is Aliru Sani. The victim, the spy, the informant we have of the kidnappers, we have just arrested him. So, and by the grace of God, we are getting to them, and they're already aware we are here, so they're on the run, but we are going to pursue them.
The operation advised residents, especially those at the boundary villages, not to panic when they see movement of security personnel and apparatus, as it is meant to strengthen their security. Onotu Yakubu, NTA News.
Many thanks, Onotu. I can see you're actually competing with the police, trying to be prompt. As early as 2 a.m., he's already back in the studio to give us the report, and I can see you are also ready. So you and our correspondent are actually competing. That's a good one. So let's talk about how do you intend to sustain this tempo?
This operation is, this first phase is for 1 month, 2 months. It's a 2 months operation.
Okay.
We are starting in the first 1 month phase. It's non-stop.
Okay.
Non-stop, and until we make sure, you know, we want to use a sledgehammer to kill the fly. Like you can hear, we have entered a lot of camps. We destroyed up to this point, we destroyed about 5, almost in Niger area, and the other area in Kogi. From Yebu, we entered Ruboshi, and from Ruboshi, we now went to their camp, and it's mountainous. No matter how the area is, we have entered. So every resident should be assured that we want to take the word to them, so that FCT, when you talk of FCT, some of the pressmen who followed us yesterday are asking us, is this place, we were in Yebu, we were in Kuje, yes. Is this place FCT? We said, this is the main FCT. Okay. This is the main FCT. Because people thought FCT is just Sokoro, Maitama, we say this, yes, no. Yes. It's that place that is FCT. Okay. It's no gay area. You can see the road, how the road look rough. Sure. But so we have to be there.
You were at the suburbs yesterday. So now let's talk about the city center. Residents' feedback, indicates that the city is now a bit calm. That is,
yes, you saw the operation I carried out. Yes. I led and carried out since last 3 weeks. Sure. You saw it. I think one of your media picked it. Sure. Because we have to do some certain things. You saw that there were too many Babambolas in town, masquerading, they are thieves, masquerading with the bags in the form of Babambola. We cannot allow them. Even though society is a free society, but there are things we must check. Because if we don't check it, that's why we have been able to carry many of them. We arrested more than 2,000 in the process. We put all of them to more than.
Okay.
So, and that's why you see the area clear, because they have seen we are ready for them. And we are very ready for them.
I can see you.
Without fear or favor.
You're always everly ready.
Without fear or favor.
Okay.
And that's why we told them they should clear off.
Okay.
Because we have a 4-point agenda we're operating. If we go to the first agenda is that when you hit us, we hit you back. If you attack us, we attack you back. If you resort to anything, let it be. Okay. So be it.
Okay. To tell us more on the 4-point agenda, let's dear viewer, as we do it every Wednesday, our numbers will be shown on the screen in a short while for you to call us, make your comments, commendations, recommendations, or even questions for the DC to respond appropriately. So now let's look at you where there was this special raid of across the city center where shanties and other illegal structures were destroyed. What's the relationship between these locations and the threat to security?
The relationship is that we have a lot of abandoned buildings, abandoned estates within the city centers, uncompleted buildings, uncompleted estates. You can't believe that the next neighbor of a senator is an uncompleted building, and there are Babambolas in Asokoro here.
Senator?
Yes.
Uncompleted buildings.
Then his neighbor.
Oh.
His next neighbor. Okay. In Maitama here too. So
there's more to that.
Yes, there's more to that. Okay, even along the road here.
Before you go on, let's pick this very first call. Hello.
Okay.
Hello, good morning. For the sake
Many
of
people
having
that
effective communication, please do us a favor. In fact, do yourself also a favor. If you're calling us, turn down the volume of your TV set or probably move away from your TV set so that we can have effective communication. Thank you. Okay, before you continue, we have another caller. Good morning. Okay, go ahead.
So many people do not know that for you to live in an unauthorized place in FCT is an offense. It's an offense. And when you go to a building that is not your own, because it's either uncompleted or abandoned, and you enter there to start living, no person is challenging you, it's a criminal trespass.
Sure.
It amounts to criminal trespass. And
good morning.
Okay, sorry. Good morning.
This is Prophet Isaiah. I am calling from Karimo.
Prophet Isaiah from Karimo. You're live on TV.
Yes, thank you very much. I so much in love with that police officer, the commissioner there.
Okay.
In fact, I'm just watching everything.
Okay.
I've been hearing about him. This is not the first time. He has been doing so greatly. It's only God that will reward him.
Amen. We say amen to that beautiful
prayer.
Amen.
At least these days, some people can sleep well in some areas.
Yeah.
Where he has entered.
Okay.
You know, I pray for them. Naturally, police are people who are supposed to, protect life and property. But there are major issues that trouble police.
Okay.
And this issue that the police themselves are the cause of it.
Okay.
It
Can we hear that?
actually comes. Some of these police officers, apart from those who are clean, or those who are very, very good, those who are innocent, apart from those ones, there are some people, before they come into the police force, they have already belongs to one group of occultic or the other, or belong to all these courtesans. And when they come into the police, they are still members of these courtesans. Whereby any time those ones who are good have seen that the society is moving on the way and they want to carry operation to that place. It's different people
will now be like informants.
There are bad eggs that will give information to some of these people.
Okay.
So it's not just so why they are taking operation, I will also urge the commissioner that he also to watch his men, because it's not all
Okay,
because some
thank
of
you.
them connive with criminals.
To do, okay.
Connive with criminals. So anytime they are going to raid or going for that kind of mission, they pass information to them. So that is the reason why the work sometimes we look at it is very tedious. If all hands are on deck, seriously, the way the commissioner is taking this action now.
Okay, thank you so much.
In this country.
Thank you so much. You have really made a valid point there.
I have heard what you said.
Okay.
I have my modus of operation. In as much as I don't believe that any member of a police team, a policeman is a chaotic man. I don't believe that. Okay. But what I do is that whenever we are of operation, you don't need to, in operation, you don't trust anybody. So, and you have to plan it towards that.
Okay.
And that's why you will get success. I don't need to disclose how we do it.
Sure. Some of the information are not meant for the public domain. So what's the level of intelligence-led policing in all of this?
Most of these successes we are getting, I thank God for 110. I have to commend the residents of FCT. They now trust us. If you know the level of information and the intelligence they give to us, you will be amazed. I thank them for trusting us now, because the intelligence we are getting are mainly from them. You can't believe that even common accident, somebody that is there will call me, will call the system, they will call us, our control room, see what is happening now. I have seen so person.
Okay.
In fact, one of the success we made, as I reached there, I didn't know the person. He saw me. He said, I'm the person calling you. Look to your left. He was directing me until I caught the people.
Oh, okay. Oh.
He was directing.
It means that this
yes.
police public relations and building of confidence is yielding results.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
And I want to tell the citizens, please give us more information. Okay. You have impressed us, and we want to impress you back. And that is what have led to this success in double ways.
Your final thoughts with us. I wish we can go on and on, but we don't have time. Your final thoughts, security tips.
Security tips for us this Ember months is that you should know that everybody wants to eat, whether it's the big or the small, and you have to be careful. Sure. Even though we have pursued the one chance people, but some of them may like to come in to see if you were still working or whether you are still at alert or not.
Maybe testing your patients?
Maybe to test the grounds or test waters. So be wary of those people who you know that they move in a taxi that has the defective plate number, is not in either not unpainted, and the doors cannot open. And before you enter, there are already 3-4 people, including women. And when the day I told you people here that 2 ladies are involved, people did not believe until recently, when they started arresting them. You see that ladies are involved. They masquerade, they disguise, so to confuse you. Be wary that they are around, and they will like to make fortunes. So that before you enter any vehicle, look well inside the vehicle before you enter.
Thank you.
So secondly, as you are driving in this Ember months, because of car snatchers and so on, your left-hand mirror, use it. The mirror that is in your front, use it. If you are moving and one vehicle is following you, and you check that vehicle is still following you, turn right. If that vehicle is still following you, and you deliberately enter a road that is not where you are going, if that vehicle is still following you, they want to snatch your motor. What you do, run to the nearest police checkpoint, army or police checkpoint, or the nearest police station. You will see them, they will zoom and pass. So ensure you put in every security. Make sure, as you are sleeping in the night, make sure you have credit in your phone. Even if it is 100 naira or 200 naira credit, ensure you have it in your phone, because emergency does not have time.
Sure.
Emergency does not have time. Always be prepared for emergency.
Okay.
In case there is danger, your phone can be able to make a call.
Reach out.
Reach out immediately.
Thank you so much. And I know that if they reach out, you respond
promptly. Immediately.
Okay. It is on that prompt response note we conclude today's edition of Call the Police. We thank you for watching, and remember, as always, security is everyone's business. See you next week. Bye for now.